We're back with a Fox News alert. A vigil will be held tonight here in New York City for the 6 hostages found dead in Gaza just days ago. An IDF spokesman says the body of American Hirsch Goldberg, Poland, and 5 others were, quote, brutally murdered, possibly a day or two before troops discovered them. Hamas abducted all 6 on October 7th. Our next guest has been sounding the alarm on the importance of supporting Israel. GOP Congressman Byron Donalds joins us now. Congressman, thanks for joining us this morning. This is tragic news. All these lives are of equal importance, but one of them was an American. Now we have 4 Americans that have been found dead and 4 still captive. What pressure does this put on the Biden-Harris administration to get our citizens home?
First, it's good to be with you. I would say these tragic events that have now happened in Gaza, the Biden-Harris administration needs to allow Israel to do the job of finishing Hamas. This has been the situation really since October 7. Israel has been prepared to do everything it can to get the hostages back. But it's been slow-walked in part because of this response from Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. They have been pressuring Israel, not allowing Israel to do what is necessary. And it is unfortunate that when you have a terrorist group like Hamas that hides behind women and children, they hide behind civilians. They do this all the time. But all the dithering from this administration, from Kamala Harris, from Joe Biden, that's the weakness that leads to the death of hostages. There needs to be an immediate change in strategy from this White House. Yeah, we need, more than anything, I want to see our government try to get our people home. And I don't think that's too much to ask in any scenario. But this crisis in Israel happens in the backdrop of what's happening in our country right now, which is we have an election, we have 2 people running for president, and there couldn't be a more stark contrast between the two. You're also hitting the road to campaign for former President Trump. I also want to bring in Black Conservative Federation founder Diante Johnson. He's got more about this bus tour that they are launching. Diante, tell us about it.
So we're meeting voters exactly where they are, going to the communities, reaching out to Black men. Black men are a very important target this election cycle. So we're going to them, we're going to barbershops, we're going to the communities, we're having conversations on economics. We're having conversations comparing 2019 Donald Trump and 2019 Kamala Harris. When you put both together, it's not a good thing for Kamala.
Congressman Donalds, you're in Florida, and that's a place that shows there is no monolithic group of people that vote one way or the other. You've got elderly people in Florida. You've got South Florida, which is largely Hispanic. You've got every race and ethnicity there. People move there from all over the country. But there's been a red wave in Florida. The politics in Florida have moved to the right as people have moved to Florida. What can this bus tour do and this coalition do to show that there isn't some monolithic ideology among Black Americans or urban Americans or any group of Americans?
Well, what it does is going to bring key information to voters who, frankly, are craving it. Everybody knows what Donald Trump wants to do. People remember the Donald Trump economy, but they're hiding Kamala Harris from the voters. Obviously, the interview the other day did not go well for her and for her team, so they hide her. So we got to take this information straight to people. How was the economy when Donald Trump was president? Significantly better economy. Were our cities secure? Was our country secure at the southern border? Absolutely. And then, like we talked at the top of this interview, what was happening around the globe? Were there conflicts all over the place when Donald Trump was president? No, there was not. There was peace through strength around the world. That message has to go through everywhere. The BCF bus tour is going to help accommodate that mission.
Diante, Congressman Donalds, thank you both. It's amazing to believe that issues that are affecting Americans could be important to all Americans. And I think you all are spreading that message, and we truly appreciate you for it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right. We did reach out to the Harris-Walz campaign and invited them on, but we haven't heard back.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.